Say the intro. We still got a minute. It's not gonna be Thursday night anymore.
Holy shit! It's Thursday night, Juno, and you know what that means.
It's time for Summer Fan Podcast. I'm Mark Juno. Wait, shit. Flip that. Reverse it. So little time, so much to do. So much time. So I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore. It's the Cinderella 2024 brackets. Let's get
I'm
into
Mark, your Juno. Yeah, let's. But before we do, just because, I mean, it's nice to date everything as we go, I would like to say happy Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Day. I am taking time out of my busy Final Fantasy time. Like, I should be riding on chocobos. I should be opening up chests. I should be destroying that damn dirty evil Sephiroth before he kills my beautiful, beautiful Aerith. However, I am here with you to go over, well, quite frankly, my favorite thing in the entire world, the Cinderella tournament.
Right? Screw King of the Ring.
No, like this is where it's at. We're ready to go. We got it all set up. We're gonna pencil this in.
So we talked about it, and we wanted to do a couple brackets because there's what should happen, and then there's what's gonna happen, and we're gonna predict them both.
And then there's the way how do we figure out Lady C wins? I mean, we've been figuring Lady C to win this thing since Stardom fans inception.
So we're gonna do two couple brackets. One where Lady C wins, the correct bracket. No, we're gonna do a bracket where we predict like just straight winners and losers, and then we're gonna do another one where we predict like, well, this person's probably gonna get double eliminated, or this person's gonna go to a time limit draw, and they're both gone. You know how it goes with wrestling and tournaments, and there's always some BS thrown in there.
Right?
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Dude, I love the Cinderella. Like, love it. And not only, if it's just like anything else, it's the gift that keeps on giving, because we are going to do our bracket today.
Yeah.
And we're going to do 2 or 3 of them. And then after the first round, when none of that happens, we're going to do it all over again. And we're going to get another set of brackets out of it. Then when we get to the semifinals, we are also going to do a show predicting who wins. And we're not even going to get that right. Never have. Probably never will. But here we go, buddy, with the best time of the year.
But starting off.
Yeah, let's just go through round 1, I guess, huh? Or do you want to go through the players? Do you want to? Well, we could. I mean, we could just talk because this is going to be great for audio too. We could just like talk, like going all the way, like.
That's not gonna work. Yeah.
So we could just talk going like all the way through. If you don't have to share with me because you got your thing on, that's fine. I got it up on YouTube.
Well, I was gonna.
Anyways, the latency is actually pretty good. Like right at the beginning, and they'll just like say who has the bye, and then say who's fighting.
Yeah.
I think that'll go good.
Yeah, I was gonna start right off just giving Mariah, drawing Mariah and Mai Sakurai's lines because they get a first round bye.
Oh, you got fucking lines going there too? How'd you do that? You know, paint shop going on? Oh, yeah. If you guys share, like, and subscribe, as the kids say. I mean, the amount of production that's happening there, we got some paint shop pro going on here. Juno's going to do lines. It's not going to get any better than this.
Now, second match. I was going to say, do we even need to talk about it? Like, Hanan's obviously going to beat Hanako, but Hanako has, like, a bit of a mean streak.
Dude, well, here's the thing. They're literally fucking with us. The old regime, Stardom, like 1.0, listened to us and took our ideas.
Yeah.
Stardom 2.0 here, now they're fucking with us. Because we're always like, well, it's either got to be Hanan or Mariah's got to win this damn thing. So they're going to get it over with in round 2. So basically, yeah, so it's Hanan versus Hanako. Hanan's got to beat Hanako, and then she goes up to a fresh Mariah who had a first round bye. In my opinion, whoever wins that match wins the entire tournament. Call it quits.
Well, you say that now till we see who they are going to be up against. But can we safely say it's going to be Hanan? Whoops.
Yeah, and I actually think Hanako will get a couple. I think it'll be closer than you would say because Hanako is starting to look big and bad. So
Hanako,
yeah, I am all in on
and bad.
She's not even trying to dance. She doesn't
She
got
doesn't.
time for that shit.
She doesn't need to.
Let
Moving
me get my
on, we
pen.
got
Oh, you got different colors. I need a different color pen. All right.
Starlight Kid, and yeah, you know how confusing this was when I was like in my own time doing my New Japan Cup, and I'm like, oh shit, I did the blues and the reds wrong. I got them mixed up. We have Starlight Kid versus Yuzuki. Oh man, if there's any,
Starlight Kid has been strong this year. She's lost like one match, and it just happened to be against Sayori. You can't be mad at that.
see, this is a match right here where if we were just saying what's probably gonna happen, this seems like a time limit draw or double count out or whatever written all over it. Because I'm looking at Suzu and I'm like, she gets a first. I could see her getting her first
She
match
gets a
being in the
first.
second
She gets a
round.
first and it.
Yeah,
Yeah, first and second round by.
and still, yeah, I could see that happening for sure.
I love this. This is so much fun. Starlight and Yuzuki, though, whatever we're doing here for, I don't even know. I mean, is this the one where we decide Lady C wins? I guess we'll see when we get there. But Starlight.
Well, it's not deciding
Oh,
Lady
wait, hold
C
on.
wins.
This is Starlight for Stardom fans' favorite rookie Yuzuki. Hold on a second.
All right, well,
For some reason, my brain just went. I thought I saw the U and I thought it was Yuna. Like I still got the katakana on mine, so my Japanese to English was a little poor.
your
Now I'm torn.
Your English to English was a little poor.
Easy now.
I know it's all those Enex's.
This is wrestling. Everything's fake.
Now you know why Enex's fee is so confusing to say.
Listen.
Yeah. Right now I have
There's a
Starlight
world-
Kid already penciled in, so you're gonna have to get me to erase it.
Yuzuki's like rookie cool. Is that enough? Yeah, but on the cool scale, Starlight won the Hazuki trophy. All right. Starlight beats Stardom fans' favorite rookie, Yuzuki. However, your background is terrifying. However, all right, Yuzuki has won the rookie tournament, which means like this Cinderella tournament is like built for Yuzuki to win. Like I think there's a way Yuzuki wins this whole goddamn tournament.
Yeah, of course.
We're gonna need a fourth bracket.
There's a way anybody can win. But we can't have Lady C and Yuzuki win the Cinderella.
Yes, but we could have them in the finals.
We could, but there's like... Oh, man. There's not that much strong competition looking through.
Starlight Kid might be the best wrestler in the thing right here.
All right,
Starlight Kid gets...
This
Starlight
could be...
barely gets over Yuzuki.
This could be in sports where it's like the wild card round, but there's somehow the two best player teams, and it's like whoever wins, is winning the Super Bowl.
Mariah and Hanan, I know. Next, so if we pick Starlight, Suzu for some reason gets a first round bye. Our next first round, and then Waka Tsukiyama gets a first round bye. Our next actual match is Xena versus the returning Komomo. Yes, welcome home.
I'm gonna go ahead and pencil in Xena winning, right?
Xena over Komomo?
Yeah. Xena is so badass that she kicks your ass while doing the... She still does the Club Venus pose. She doesn't care.
It is funny because like
I used to think
like,
she was
I
just
thought-
a
I
total
thought-
ass kicker. Like I thought she was like Megan Bain at first.
I thought she was the muscle too, yeah. And then it turns out she's like, no, like, can I be sexy and strong, please?
Yeah, I like the.
Like,
pose.
I'm not mad at you.
I like the dance and pose.
All right, but it's but Momo. I like Momo. All right. The next first round match is Koguma versus Ruaka.
Ruaka, really?
Yeah, I think Ruaka. Koguma is on a losing streak, dude. Like FWC's been teaming up, and Koguma's ruining everything. Koguma's getting pinned left and right. She's the weakest. She's the weakest link in Stars.
So your
Saida will probably tell you that.
So your reasoning is she's just gonna ruin the tournament because she ruins every match we like.
Wait. Let me look ahead here. Hazuki has a first round bye. That makes sense to me because she's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The winner of Kogama versus Ruaka goes up against Hazuki.
Oh.
FWC. All right. Can we pencil in Kogama? And if in Stardom 2.0, if you don't do this,
Yeah, that is just good. That's just
oh, this is the match of the tournament right here. Kogama versus Hazuki.
right.
Oh,
Saki.
oh, fucking A. That writes itself.
That is actually really good. Then we have Mei Sierra gets a bye. And we have Saki Kashima versus Saida.
Dude. I want to see a world where Kashima goes further than she should.
I also see. This is crazy. They have. I like that. Speaking of this, looking ahead, like let's look at like big matches that we want to see.
Oh, that's what we have to do. We should almost do a bracket that works backwards. Like, what do we
Yeah,
want to see in the finals, and then what do we? That's actually a good way to do this too.
because I really like that. Mei Sierra and Kashima have like a bit of a feud. Oh, and then of course like Lady C versus Yuna, which I would have already picked Lady C even if we weren't making her win this tournament.
Who'd you put over for? Who do you think Sakima and Saida wins?
Kashima.
Gosh, I like that too.
I mean,
Yeah, because Kashima
she's
up
good.
past.
She's usually good for one like BS. Like I'm gonna roll you up win and these type of things.
If Kashima beats Saida, you think Saida lost her smile now? Wow.
I'm trying to.
She is gonna hit ground zero if Kashima beats her in the first round of the Cinderella.
She could go full AJ Styles like at the end of AJ Styles' time in TNA, they tried to turn him into Ric Flair, like the next Ric Flair, literally. And even AJ was like, "Why? I'm a redneck from Alabama. I'm not Ric Flair." And then right before he went to New Japan, I think he got so fed up with all the BS that he like grew his hair real long and he got real. Basically, what he's doing right now in WWE, he got all moody and he was wearing all black. That could be Saida.
Did he also get buff? Because
Not
for
as
some
buff
reason
as
right
her.
now he's like, all right. We have another first round match that you touched on. Yuna Mizumori versus Lady C.
What do we gotta say? Like, dude, I'm so.
Lady C wins.
Lady C wins.
Lady C wins.
And then we get the Tokyo Towers in a second round matchup.
Wow, that would end up being Lady versus Ami. But before that, another. Oh shit! What the? Before that, another first round bye. What are they doing here? They have 8 first round buys. Why didn't they just like
Oh
let the
well,
first round bye people fight each other
yeah, that's a
and
good
have a
point.
second extra round? Like they have so many first round buys, they could have had a whole entire another round.
They could have had 2 more matches.
Oh my god! But Azumi gets another bye. And she'll go against the winner of Sayaka Kurara versus Natsuko Tora. Sayaka Kurara versus Natsuko Tora. Kurara, Stardom fans' second favorite rookie.
I'm trying to do the math here, and I'm like, I think that like they do need a bye, but I'm pretty sure they could have done at least one more match, so that we ended up with one winner. Anyways,
Probably.
Man, I do like Kurara, but I mean, come on.
Yeah. Natsuko's good. Do you feel that none of the rookies are gonna like none of the rookie class? You would say like Kurara, Yuzuki, Yagami, like none of them are gonna go forward, huh? Even put Hanako in that.
I kind of wish Momo Kogo would win against Cena, even though I don't think so, because then we could have got Waka versus Momo Kogo. That would have
Well,
been
let's
good.
finish this up because this bracket is like actually interesting. So we have the last first round match that we have is Miyu Amasaki versus Rana Yagami.
Oh.
And I mean, God's Eyes rookie versus Miyu. Miyu's still got to go. Miyu is on a winning streak. Like what? God's like Miyu's been teaming up with like her God's Eye teammates in like these 6 women's and 8 woman tag matches, and she's the one getting. She's like teaming up with Aphrodite and Stardom fans' favorite flag holder Azumi, and like Miyu's the one getting the win. Like Miyu is really strong right now. Like Miyu beat Rana beating Miyu would be the upset. So I think Miyu wins this hands down.
I think so too.
And then the final member of the Cinderella tournament is Mai Sakurai, who also gets a first round bye. Now, what I wanted to bring up, so we went through everyone that's in this. No, so we have the rookies. It's an interesting bracket. As in past years, like there's been rookies, mid carders, and maybe
Yeah.
like the top echelon. There's really none. Like if you would call top carders like people that would go against the red belt or maybe even like the white belt, top tier. But it's basically rookies and mid carders, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they took out. Well, they took out the champions, like the red and white. Actually, they might have taken out. No, not the artist champions, but the white belt champion, the red belt champion, maybe even if you count the IWGP belts. I don't know. The tag team champions aren't in here.
Yeah, so this is really the Cinderella tournament this year. Without any BS, it's really the tournament that's going to like show if like the winner of this is really going to like be catapulted here. Our rookie class, and then it's actually well. What's funny to look at this is because you can almost still put this in 3 classes. So we have our rookie class of like Yagami, Yuzuki, Rara, and then there's like sort of a smaller tier after that, or maybe you put in Hanako. Maybe I'd still put Raka in there, and then there's after that there's still maybe even Komomo. There is sort of like an upper echelon, which of course has to have like Mirai, Hanan, uh, the Magnificent Ami. So there is still a like a pecking order, but it's I don't know. There's a different feel to this tournament. I like the vibe. On to the second round. Do you have any takes on any of the whatever I just went over? Just sort of like the bracket in general, the people that are in it, maybe why they left the top tier off. Like I think they left the top tier off basically because
Because
it
they
was
didn't want
fluff.
Waka to have to eliminate Mayu.
Well,
And
yeah, I mean that's what
stuff like
they've done
that.
in the past is where they've had like Utami and Mayu, but then they just beat each other up to time limit draws. Like they have none of that this year. Like this is all good matchups.
Yeah, it is good.
Round 2, ladies and gentlemen. The first match in round 2 is Mirai versus Hanan.
That
Quite
is
frankly, in my God's
because I want.
honest opinion,
Yeah, you go.
whoever wins this wins the entire tournament. I said that last year and it was true.
I want Mirai to have a reign of terror and to
Oh my God, I do
never
too.
lose this tournament.
Mirai wrestles for 15 more years in Stardom. I want her to win this. God,
I want her
more times in a row than the Undertaker.
And here's the thing: she'd be a 3-time winner, right? So not only would she like have been here, done that, she's already challenged for a belt and lost, challenged for a belt and won. So she's cocky as hell. I want her to get on that mic and say, "Yeah, the landlord's back and rent's due, bitches. I'll see you next year when I win this thing again for a 4-peat."
And you know what Bushiroad will do? Make her challenge for the strong belt.
That being said,
That being said, Hanan wins?
It
don't
seems
think so.
crazy for Mirai to let's get a first round bye and lose. But it also seems crazy for Hanan to lose. But hear me out, since we're like reverse booking this show a little bit. I really want to see Starlight Kid and Hanan because I feel like they don't like each other.
Nobody likes Hanan. How did that happen?
I thought you were gonna say no one likes Starlight Kid. She has more friends than Hanan does.
Which is crazy. Like girls in other factions for some reason like Starlight Kid. Like nobody likes Hanan. And she's the baby face. Why is everyone mad at her? Even May Sierra doesn't like her. How did that happen? All right. Round 2.
Is Hanan beating Mirai?
No.
No.
Hanan hasn't won the big match and a big singles match in quite some time. Hanan is getting there.
See, when we do this is a great double elimination round if we do that bracket prediction. But since this is our fantasy prediction, who would you pick? And why is it probably still Mirai?
Mirai, like, I mean, the only reason I would say Mirai is one, she's going to be fresh because Hanako, like, literally the day before, is going to kick the shit out of her.
Yeah, for sure.
Hanan had a chance to go for the white belt. She was in the finals of some battle royal with Starlight Kid. Mm-hmm. Starlight Kid at that point hasn't won a match in, I don't know, 3 years.
But now you're making a case for Hanan, like two people who haven't just made it over the hump, like both of them going at each other.
There's a difference. Starlight won the match, I said, and now Starlight's on fire, and Hanan just can't win a singles match. Mirai beats Hanan hands down.
Starlight Kid did not buy a bunch of those white masks just to lose to Sayori and then lose to Suzu.
Fair enough. Yeah, Mirai's definitely. Yeah, you already penciled in. Mirai beats Hanan. I don't love it.
And then I wanted to already just pencil in.
I still think if Hanan. However, if Hanan does win, I mean, we could actually bracket this with like bracket A, bracket B in our head because this is the only one I would. This is the only matchup I would do that with. Like Mirai, let's like sort of have type A, match B, because like whoever wins this, Mirai or Hanan, is winning the entire thing.
Oh, I didn't ping you.
As what happened last year. It's 2024 might be the year of Starlight Kid.
I say that every year, but this year could be the year.
Yeah, like I'm sort of feeling it. I mean, everyone knows she's selling more merch than literally anybody.
And
they might as well give her a win or two.
Dude, she sells merch for everyone but Stardom. I see all these collabs for like T-shirts and shoes and like all these different clothing lines and like toys. None of them on Stardom World.
No shit.
With that being said, might as well just like, if we're doing predictions, like Starlight Kid is beating Suzu, right?
Oh my god! If Suzu beats yes. No, honestly, probably not. Yes.
The only way it would be okay is if Mirai got to beat her ass in the next round, but that's probably not going to happen either.
Actually, I do like this. Like last year, I would say, of course, Suzu's going to win, but Suzu is on the most glorious downward spiral I could ever see. This untalented mud show wrestler went from magically winning the lottery and
being the last
main event
fourth. Like there's so many injuries in the 5 stars. She's like one of the last like 3 or 4 people that could have even won it.
Yeah. I mean, and then she magically wins the lottery after that and gets to main event queendom.
Right.
Yeah, and then since then, if she's lucky, she's curtain jerking shows against Kurara, Yagami. Yeah, Starlight Kid beats the X 5-star winner hands down.
Hey, everyone peaks sometime.
Yeah, she peaked. She definitely prematurely peaked.
Hey, we have a lot of watchers. This is interesting.
Well, the Cinderella tournament is literally the best time of the year.
It's definitely the best time of the year. It is so much fun.
Like, there's nothing better than literally handwriting brackets. Like, it is so much fun.
Dude, I don't even watch New Japan. And every year the New Japan Cup comes up, and I'm like drawing my brackets up.
Oh yeah, you don't even watch the bracket. You're like, did my bracket win? There is something
It's
fun about like everyone just loves a bracket.
Hey,
I haven't watched NCAA basketball
I
in
was just
20
about to
years, and
say.
I put out a bracket. Yeah, and I'll be damned if I'm not going to put $5 in and put a bracket in.
I was about to
But
say
you know, of course you are.
they don't call it March Madness for no reason. People like making lists. Jericho
Brackets are fun.
Jericho got an AEW contract because he liked making lists.
Oh yeah, that was a good list.
Speaking of good lists, Xena beating Waka Tsukiyama.
It is Waka time. It
It
is
is
Waka
Waka's
time.
time to lose.
Yeah, Xena versus Waka. Waka gets a first round bye.
If there's any
I don't
person
know how that happened.
yeah, if there's any she made it to the second round.
Good for you.
If there's any
Xena's gonna
person,
take it from here.
if there's any person out of the how many people? 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 8 people got a first round bye. If any of them are most likely just to like get a first round bye and then blow it, it's Waka. And I like Waka time.
You like Waka over Xena?
No, I'm saying I like Waka, but that's what I meant.
Oh.
I,
It's like I can't erase this. It's in Sharpie.
you know what else? FWC teammates. Hazuki beating Koguma.
I've been like, obviously Hazuki should win, but like whenever we see these matchups, like I've been trained as a lifelong WWF to WWE fan, where no matter what I want, they're gonna give me the exact fucking opposite.
Yeah, but what
Like,
you
of
want?
course, if this was Vince McMahon, are you allowed to say his name anymore? The old booking, like Koguma would obviously beat Hazuki, but there's no way that should make sense. Koguma's been booked like shit. She sucks. She's wrestling horribly.
But she's making a big comeback.
Oh yeah, she made a big comeback and she can't even win. Hazuki, do you think? All right, here's the question: when Koguma hops in and does Kuma, does Hazuki join in with it? Because she also, or does she just kick her in the gut and roll her up and pin her?
See, you're saying that you're expecting like to have your heart ripped out, but that wouldn't be in the second round after a first round bye. That would be in the semifinals.
Oh my god! Yeah, Hazuki's got to keep going.
Plus,
Hazuki's strong. Hazuki over Koguma. The strongest member of FWC, and maybe finally FWC breaks up. Hazuki, who's pretty cool, gets a decent partner, maybe Hanan, and then they start winning belts together. Why not?
Plus, I don't even need to say anything else. By the way, here's a new idea. Like, we're definitely doing, you know how they do like the 5-star awards? We're doing Cinderella awards because Xena versus Hazuki, I'm already seeing that's match of the tournament right there. That match is gonna be so good.
It's another show that just wrote itself.
Keep milking
the
that
Cinderella
cow.
award show. Dude, we could talk about Cinderella. Like it's my favorite. We could like do a show on Cinderella, like all the way from now until the 5-star finals for all I care.
Screw it. It's only you know what I'm so excited about too? It's only like a 2-week thing. Not like the 5-star that goes 3.5 months and you're like, who's still I can't keep track of the points and who wrestles when. Mei Sierra and Saki Kashima. Mei Sierra is gonna beat Saki Kashima, right? But then again, Saki Kashima, she's got to get a crazy win at some point.
If Kashima beats Sierra, all right, a couple things happen here. If Kashima manages to get one of those flash Kishikashis on Mei Sierra, one that builds ahead for a future high-speed championship match, and that puts Kashima up against possibly up against teammate Ami.
It doesn't hurt that, you know what else? It doesn't hurt that it keeps my bracket nice and like red versus blue. That would be pretty interesting.
Let's put Kashima over Mei Sierra. Let's do it.
I could see it, honestly. I mean, it's, you know what, actually, yeah, it's good. It's a good point. Like, that's a good idea. That's actually, I think that's like a lock.
She's been training recently. She has an armbar win. Like the last match I've seen, that she was in part of like a God's Eye 8 woman. They're just like like you know how they usually like put their hands up like I'm gonna wrestle. Nah, they they just threw Kashima to the wolves and be like you go. So they're toughening her up.
True, true. I think that that's a great pick because that sets up a high-speed title match perfectly.
Yes, and that's another thing these things are for. So since May Sierra is the only title holder in this entire bracket, right?
Now our bracket's already screwed because there would have already have been like over the top rope, like double eliminations, time limit draws, like out the kazoo. Then again, this is also Stardom 2.0, so maybe they're more into the winning and losing. We'll find out, right?
Yeah.
But
round 2, Azumi versus Natsuko Tora. Bathroom break?
No, you're skipping a match.
Oh, sorry. Shit!
You're skipping the
I'm skipping the second match that's gonna make it to the finals.
Yeah, the second. If it's not Hazuki and Xena, it's gonna be Team Tokyo Towers versus each other. Ami Saroy and Lady C.
Lady C.
Yeah, I mean, it really sucks that Ami's not even gonna win one match in this whole tournament.
All right, Lady C beats. I mean, Lady C's just gonna take her up. She's gonna get that big super choke slam. She does. Boom! She's gonna come down with that big splashing pin. 1, 2, 3. Ami's not even gonna know what hit her.
Now this is the brackets the Stardom fan wants. What's actually gonna happen is Yuna's gonna beat Lady C in round 1, and then somehow fucking beat Ami in round 2, and then we're gonna get a comedy match between Saki and Yuna in round 3. And then somehow Azumi makes it to the final round because she's going to easily blow past Yuna. And somehow fucking Koguma makes it to the other end of the round. And then they just like run around the whole building and like jump around and bounce houses and all sorts of other nonsense.
He just made me throw up a little. There's a world where Azumi wins this thing.
Well,
that wasn't even on my radar.
For what it's worth, I never thought I'd be putting her in my second round bracket.
Hold on a second. I need a moment. Raymond, thanks for joining. I want victims. Thanks for joining. Enigma. I'm having problems. I needed to take a second, catch up on chat. Look at your screen. There's a wild Utami about to bite you.
Yeah, I could change that.
Don't. Lady C beats who's wait, who wins? Who'd you put over? Lady C making it to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, you know what it is too? It's unless May Sierra wins. All right, we gotta hope that Saki Kashima gets an upset over May Sierra because this is the close. Well, hear me. Yeah,
you first.
I was gonna say like this. I honestly want Lady C to win. It's the fucking Lady Cinderella tournament, and if so, like this is the closest she's ever gonna. This is her best. You know, some years in sports, it's your window to win, and this is if she could just get past Ami in this first round, she's looking like it's a pretty. I don't want to say clear shot to the finals, but it's a lot easier than it could have been most years when there's Tam and Mayu and all these other people in it.
There's good takes in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
BW says SLK gets her win over Azumi. There is a chance where the forever foes meet in the finals and finally fucking Starlight beats Azumi. God damn it. God, for something that matters.
If Azumi...
Holy shit.
If Starlight Kid can beat Azumi for the first time, like, ever... I'm pretty sure. Then it would actually be a rivalry in the finals of the Cinderella. They bill them as these. They build Azumi and Starlight Kid as these two like forever. They call them forever foes. Like every time they go up against each other, it's a big time match and it's a rivalry. And I'm pretty sure the record is like 1-99 in favor of Azumi. So it's like I don't know how you call that a rivalry. But if you knock her out of the Cinderella finals. That starts a rivalry.
That's how you reawaken a rivalry. Oh, what a take that was. Well, then we have I want victims says He's on my boat. Well, I mean, if Hazuki doesn't win, it might as well be Starlight. Like, yeah, I
Eh,
like that.
what? I mean, who said Hazuki can't win?
We got some Waka Manias. We got some Waka times.
But
That's what's so fun about the fucking Cinderella. Like, it is wide open. This is great.
the next two matches are actually really hard to call for me, though. All right, maybe I'm a little hopeful about.
I've been having so much fun with this. Like, who did we just put over the last one?
Yeah, I was gonna say like it's a little hopeful that Lady C beats Ami, but you know what? Upsets happen,
Yeah, no.
and I'm pretty sure it's just over the top rope. She could throw Ami over the top rope.
I'm at the tire boat. She trips over the top rope. Lady C does her like kick, and yeah, all right, Lady won. All right.
Well, you know, if you think about it, if the way she's gonna be on right after Hanan, and she's gonna see Mirai beat Hanan and be pissed that she couldn't make it to the finals to kick Hanan's ass. So she's gonna be distracted, and then Lady C is gonna throw Ami over the top rope.
I like it. In the second round, we have Azumi versus Natsuko Tora. For some reason, my brain just blacked out Natsuko Tora. If you're talking tiers, like in the grand scheme of things, Natsuko Tora is the only wrestler in this entire list who even recently has gone for the red belt and has had like good matches.
Wait,
Sure.
I'm writing down possible like really awesome finals matches. What was the first one we said? Starlight Kid and Azumi.
Yeah, that writes itself right there. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
BW. I know. That's why I said we almost got to do a bracket that starts backwards.
Well,
like, look at the thing.
yeah.
Who do we want? Like, who do we want to see? Like in the finals, and then how does that work? So we'll do that. And that's, you know what? Because this is actually taking long. So instead of doing our normal like 3 brackets, maybe our next bracket will just be we'll work backwards.
Because my other one I just thought of was like I really like that. I've been saying that before anyone was announced. Ami versus Hanan.
Wait, Ami versus
like,
Ami versus
I know,
Hanan
I know.
works. May Sierra over Hanan, or like May Sierra and Hanan works because they've been sort of feuding. Like Hanan's been a little prick sometimes for a reason.
Yeah, people do
like
not
there's
like
a
her.
lot of matches. No. Azumi versus Natsuko Tora. Natsuko Tora is a top tier wrestler. She's probably, if there was a stock market of wrestlers, which StardomFan.com will have, Natsuko Tora is probably higher than all. I love that idea we keep talking about. Never do like just rating people like that. Like who's hot?
A Hall of Fame.
Oh, but Natsuko Tora is
in
like
a museum
probably obviously like Wild Island. Natsuko Tora.
We're gonna trick people. They're gonna think it's a Stardom museum. It's actually the Stardom fan museum.
Well, yeah, I will sign anything you bring in.
I'm not
a Natsuko Tora fan. The chat's just because the chat's talking about Tora now. I don't like Natsuko Tora, and I never did. However, I really enjoyed her whipping the shit out of Julia for 15 minutes. So I'm a fan for at least the moment.
Yeah. She had it. Yeah, I'm on that. Tough. And you know what? I'm gonna go. It's the last match you've seen. I'm a fan. The last match I seen, I really liked. So.
The next time she beats Utami, you can unlike her again. I'm with you.
She's never gonna beat Utami. She's never beaten Utami. That's never gonna happen.
I know. Talk about forever foes.
Yeah, that's the real. That is the real. Like,
that's the real.
What you ever wonder why Utami's number is 99? That's how many times she's beaten Tora. She's got to like remind her. She puts it on her jersey.
I loved when Tora came back. She's like, "I hate you, Utami," and Tommy's like, "Boy, who the fuck are you?" And Tora's like, "You were supposed to hold on to the belt until I came back." I'm like, she's like, "That was 3 years ago." Like, what are you so mad about, Tora? Chill.
And then Saya's like puts her arms out. She's like, "You will face me." And then Tommy's like, "Why? Let's just all be chill."
Let's all be chill. Hey, I didn't shout out Arcade. Arcade's in the house too.
What? Oh,
all the Stardom fans are hanging out for Cinderella.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, like freaking one in the Jesus, late as hell.
I know. The later we go, yeah. I mean, you're the one that had to go to a hockey game. How'd that go? Your Tampa Bay Lightning versus my Buffalo Sabres.
I got put up in the fucking one spot in the arena with No, it was actually there was a crazy amount of like Sabres fans
Were you
there.
like in the Buffalo section?
I was in the Buffalo section, but like the "Let's go Buffalo" chants, it was pretty cool. There was a lot of Buffalo fans.
It is funny when I went to Washington to watch a game. There was Buffalo fans. Like it's funny. There are like pockets of Buffalo fans everywhere in the country. Like no matter which sport you watch.
Dude, it is
Like
so no.
especially in hockey though, and it's like more than that go to the arena. There's probably more Buffalo fans at your Tampa Bay game in Tampa Bay that are gonna show up the next time they're in Buffalo. Like, nah, we can't be bothered. It's too cold outside.
Dude, it is. I know we've been off track like 45 times now. Buffalo
Yeah, we'll get there.
fans, they call them the like at least are the hockey team, or they called the Bills? No, well, they're called the Bills Mafia. I'll just say like Buffalo fans, sports fans. Like no one like gets up and travels like them and makes noise. Like like Buffalo fans are crazy assholes, and I love it.
Yeah. And quite frankly, and you know what? You said the time, it's late. I just always assumed everyone in the world was on the East Coast. Apparently, everyone in chat is on the West Coast. So we finally fill up,
So you have to
and we
start.
got West Coast. We got West Coast friends. So you know what?
So you got to start starting at 1 in the morning over here.
Yeah. Apparently, more people like us on the West Coast than on the East Coast. That's the problem, or the solution. We might have just figured it out.
All right, trying to get back on track. Since like we think like Hanan might lose. If Hanan won, I would have said I wanted the finals to be Ami versus Hanan. But if Hanan's gonna lose, I really want to see, like looking ahead, Lady C versus Mai Sakurai.
Do it. Oh, team. See, we're team synergy. The fucking ladies, the ex teammates, they were friends or not really, but they had to team up for a
They
while.
hated each other
They-
for one matchup in tag league, and then they were best friends.
Oh, and oh man, they will, and they both will boot the shit out of each other.
Well,
There's
that's like a one-sided. Lady C
My
boots.
Sakurai, yeah, my Sakurai, Lady C, Lady C gets injured and hurt a lot. My Sakurai probably deserves to give Lady C one, just one stiff one.
Yeah,
I like it.
Anyways,
Lady over Ami or lady over.
We'll go back.
Oh,
Would you say
Kashima?
Azumi versus Tora?
Oh shit! I know we're having too much fun. Azumi versus Tora. Oh yeah, we never said who would win that.
We did.
I don't care.
I mean,
I think Tora wins. Is there a reason like Azumi should go any further? Is that the double disqualification, the time limit draw?
Hopefully. I don't think. I think I'm a pencil in Azumi on my bracket just because she always goes way further than I think she should.
All right, fine. Azumi can lose to my Sakurai.
And I can't have all these people getting a first round bye and then losing.
That's everyone has got as a first round bye is a piece of shit other than Mirai.
And Hazuki.
Yeah, well, she's pretty cool.
And my Sakurai. Because let's just pencil that in. As much as been loving me some Miyu right now.
I already put her up there. Miyu Amasaki going up against Mai Sakurai in the second round. Miyu has been strong, dude, real strong. True. Mai Sakurai has been losing a lot. Like it would almost at this point, 3 weeks ago, Mai Sakurai loses clean in the middle to the Pineapple, and that was an upset. Right now, if Miyu Amasaki defeats Mai Sakurai, I'm not sure that's an upset anymore.
Yeah, Mai Sakurai. Mai Sakurai beating Miyu would definitely be an upset, and I think it's gonna happen. Why?
You also think Miyu's the favorite in this? I think that's something we're talking about.
I think that Miyu's gonna be the favorite, and she's not gonna know how to handle it. Ladyship doesn't care that she's the underdog or the favorite. She's just gonna be like, it doesn't matter if she's going up against Shuri or she's going up against freaking Waka or like one of the rookies like Yuzuki. Mai Sakurai always goes in with like boatloads of confidence, whether it's deserved or not.
Perfect. I like it. So that's it. That's our second round. We're going into the quarterfinals. Juno, I need a second. I got the dog barking. He's been shitting all over the house again. I can't have this. I gotta let him out real fast. Do you want to catch up with the chat? I'll be right back.
Yeah.
The chat's wild tonight. We're all
Yeah, it's great.
talking and
It's
saying it's
Cinderella.
It's Cinderella time. I tell you what, we just got to do nothing but maybe when this is over, we just go back to years past Cinderellas. Is it?
In well, yeah, in a couple, we'll be doing more brackets when this one's inevitably wrong, and we'll redraw this from the second round up. That's my favorite part.
That's what we do. Yeah, we usually call it the Mulligan episode. Be like, remember that bracket we did last week? Yeah, we're just gonna throw that out and start fresh at the second round. All right, I'll be back in a sec.
Oh, of course, is arcade knowing all the Starlight Kid wins. BW. I do not like Julia. Her push wasn't natural. I don't. Julia is weird for me. I go from like I'm as bipolar as she is about her like outfits. I like her one month, hate her the next, love her the next month. I'm indifferent the month after that. It's like I think a lot of it has to do for me is like she doesn't know what she wants to be, so I kind of just take her as she is. What else do we got? Man, I need to do this to Mark reading the chat 'cause I'm so busy doing my thing. I'm on the a lot of West California people, West Coast. It's actually really sick. Maybe we should starting a little bit later. We usually end up going this late anyway, so frick it. Why not? Oh, I'll wait for Mark to get back. I had something cool about the Lightning game, and it's Stardom related. Yeah, Julia definitely likes putting people through tables. I didn't want to be too negative. I'll just leave it at that. Andy,
Hey,
what am I?
Juno. We have the quarterfinals. It looks like Mirai versus Suzu's.
Oh, I was gonna say I remembered something about the Lightning game. You know what they played to get us hyped up at one of the? I believe it was to hype us up right for the puck drop at the start of overtime. They were playing I guess the Hana Kimura's theme song.
The fuck?
Yeah, they were. Like the techno beat. I don't know if this is I don't know the name of the song. It's a famous song. Like I'm like, what the? I know this song. I'm like, wait, what? And I'm like, I can't.
Juno.
Distracting.
The way we see it, in the quarterfinals of the Cinderella Tournament 2024, we have Mirai versus Starlight Kid. We have Xena versus Hazuki. We have Saki Kashima
versus Lady
C. Wow. And we have Azumi versus Mai Sakurai. Wow. Now that's a bracket, baby.
Now, you might be comment away what we're getting wrong. That's fine. All that matters is that we get the final two right and the eventual winner. The rest of it, no one remembers who loses the Super Bowl. Okay? It doesn't matter as long as we get the finals right. Starlight Kid versus Mirai.
All right, we're in.
Starlight Kid.
Starlight Kid versus There's only one way that works, but I'll pencil it in on the bracket. Starlight Kid makes it to the semifinals against Mirai. Over Mirai. Raymond chimes in. Hello. More friends.
Hello. Anyways,
in the quarterfinals.
Is Suzuki beating Xena? God, we gotta.
Yes.
We were supposed to end up doing 3 of these.
Now we're doing 1, and then we are gonna do like the best matchups though, because that actually sounds interesting. Hazuki is going to be. Hazuki doesn't win the big one, but she made it this far.
Starlight Kid versus Hazuki would be fucking lit.
All right, Hazuki wins.
And then we have, oh my gosh, May Sierra versus Lady C. And
Lady C.
Why?
No. We put you did it wrong. We put Kashima over May Sierra.
Sorry. Oh well, yeah, then Lady C for sure.
Yeah, Lady C obviously wins. All right. Because you were like, in what world?
Okay, that makes more sense. Because I was thinking, okay, it's a matchup thing. Like, okay, May Sierra would crush Lady C, but Lady C crushes Kashima.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like lightning beats water, but water beats fire. You know, it's all about the matchups.
Pretty sure lightning beats anything.
Well, yeah, God Lightning, Final Fantasy 13, 1 through 3.
There's
obviously.
3 parts? Oh,
Yeah, you don't have to
13th
play. You don't have to play the second one.
or the first one.
Ah, the first one's good.
The second one's good too. You know, fuck, I think I'm gonna like
Well, the
download all
second
3 of
one.
them.
Well, the second I was too, but the second one doesn't have lightning in it.
Yeah,
Like,
that
how do you have
is
Final Fantasy 13? It just has her sister running around in a bikini all day, which is okay, but
okay,
it's I mean, but it's not lightning.
but she's looking for lightning,
She is looking for, and then she finds her.
and then lightning.
Yeah, you can't. You know what? You're right. You can't have 3 without. It all works out. It all works
Well,
out, and it has
lightning.
time travel. It's practically Back to the
Where
Future in
did
Final
lightning?
Fantasy with girls in bikinis.
How does she lose? How does Sarah lose lightning, and then she spends the whole game looking for her, and then in the third game, lightning's looking for Sarah? What's What? I don't get. I don't understand. All I know is you get to dress in really pretty outfits, and like kill monsters, and what else do you really need?
God bless Final Fantasy.
That's like, you know what?
Lightning bless Final Fantasy.
Even the one with who's the dude? Who's the one? Who's the one who like? Who's the guy in the new Final Fantasy who just looks like Utami? Like,
Bro Tommy?
yeah,
Is
bro,
it Final
Tommy.
Fantasy?
Yeah, the new one, the one where you drive around in a car.
No, that's the new one. That's Jesus Christ. You sound older than me half the time. Final Fantasy 15.
What? There's a newer one? That's a remake.
Yeah, like first of all, they also. This is funny you said that because there was Final Fantasy 16 that came out last year, and even I slept on it. I'm like, yeah, I'll wait for that to come out on PS Plus. I'm waiting for Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth.
Not the MMO. Fuck that.
No, there was actually a real mainline Final Fantasy that came out, like
Oh.
a real one. It was all dark and brooding, apparently, and no fun. But yeah, Bro Tommy was like in driving cars around in Final Fantasy 15, beating up monsters. That's the truth.
I don't. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about anymore. What does it have to do with my Sakurai versus Zubi?
How did we get there? That's amazing.
This is Cinderella, baby.
God damn it, Cinderella.
Dude.
So
now the joke is just how long can we keep putting this off our final bracket? But I was gonna say, like, this is either the type of podcast you're gonna end up listening to and fucking hating it and turning it off in 2 minutes, or like, this is hilarious. Like, I came looking for a Cinderella bracket, and like they're talking about all this other other bullshit.
Yeah, I have a feeling this one's gonna work. It was almost like like I recently uploaded our you deconstructed rubbing day.
Yeah.
Very popular. Everyone should click on it. However, like I cut it and I thought to myself, I don't know if it works. And then the next day, even sober, I listened to it. I'm like, that's hilarious. So I decided to put it up. So this right here, 90 minutes of some Cinderella talk and 90 minutes of Final Fantasy talk, I think that works. Oh, the Queen. There's Bro Tommy. What is his fucking name? I played like fucking halfway through Final Fantasy 15 and then I needed a break. I had enough.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name. I was driving that car and then they made the car into a truck and I was like, fuck it, I want the car back. That was a good game.
Anyways, Cinderella.
Fucking.
I will talk. You know what it is? Well, I'll talk about anything than this like Azumi match. How long do you think we can keep stalling talking about this Azumi match?
All right, Azumi versus Lady C in the quarterfinals.
No, my Sakurai versus Lady C.
Lady C isn't there yet. Hold on, Lady C.
Because my Sakurai,
Wait,
my Sakurai has to beat Azumi, right?
No. I think that's how we originally thought it. However, in a world where Starlight Kid is going to the finals, I think Azumi has to win this match.
But
all right, this is the only way it's shaping up. Basically, it's going to shape up Starlight versus Azumi or Lady C versus Hazuki.
Yeah,
which would also be a
yeah, those are the
pretty
four.
fucking. That's a Stardom fan final right there.
Those are the four. Or well, I guess that's not the only. I was gonna say those are the four options, but there could also be like a time limit draw in like the semifinal, and whoever wins this thing could be the champion.
It's the thing. You know what? Fuck it. Let's put my Sakurai over Izumi.
Okay.
My Sakurai beats Izumi. Ladies and gentlemen, in the Stardom Fans Cinderella Tournament 2024 Fantasy Bracket, in the semifinals, we have Starlight Kid and versus Zuki. And on the other side, we have my Sakurai versus Stardom Fans' favorite, Lady C. So let's keep going with our bracket. The chat's going wild, but I like the way we're going. In the first semifinal match, we have Starlight Kid versus Hazuki.
Or we could talk about Lady C versus my Sakurai.
Dude, the ladies going against each other. They have a past. They fought each other in singles. They've been a tag team. Do they like each other? Do they not like each other? I'll tell you one thing. They will kick each other in the face and kick each other in the face a lot. Until Lady C picks her up for a super choke slam and puts her down and makes her Lady C sends herself to the finals.
For what it's worth, I'm not even memeing or joking around here. Looking at like this half of the bracket, starting with my Sierra and going to my Sakurai, they've been talking about this being a tournament where they want to just make new stars. And other than Lady C and my Sakurai, maybe Miyu, like everyone else has already done stuff, or Yuna, technically. Like everyone
Are
else
you
is already.
redoing?
No, I'm just saying.
We're
Like
going in.
I'm
We're going
looking.
into the semifinals, and you're redoing our bracket.
I'm looking back and I'm saying it's a good. Those are good picks.
Oh yeah, they are good picks.
Like looking back, like Sierra's been a champ, Saki's been a champ, Saida is a champ, even though Hanan forgets about it.
Well,
The pineapple, like she's not winning anything. Ami's
Riley
been.
Tucker said it. Finish the story, Lady C.
It's the Lady Cinderella tournament.
What does that motherfucking C stand for? All right, Lady C is over. Making it to the finals. Over my Sakurai. Her ladyship. But her ladyship still grabs the mic and says, I was really happy to be here today, folks. Actually, you know what? I wasn't happy to be here, but you should be happy to have been able to watch me. And the food here today was delicious, but you commoners are eating a bento or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is a good background.
That's a good background. Be in the semifinals of the Cinderella tournament. If you were a Starlight Kid going up against the really cool Hazuki.
Oh, did we say Lady C, by the way?
Oh yeah, Lady C is in the finals of the Cinderella 2024 tournament.
Yeah. And if Starlight Kid is not facing Azumi, there's no reason Hazuki wouldn't be in the finals.
So the way this ends is Starlight gets Hazuki in her little submission or the stretch muffler, the numero 14. But Hazuki rolls it over into the Hazuki straw. 1, 2, 3. Starlight gets pinned. She's furious. She doesn't know what happens in the finals of the Stardom Fan Cinderella Tournament 2024.
So you're just saying, like, by hook or by crook, Hazuki is making her way to the finals. Doesn't matter what Starlight does.
Yeah. Hazuki wins. Hazuki versus Lady C. That is StardomFan.com's dream matchup right there. Our original love versus the really cool Hazuki.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one way this match can end up.
I'm working on. I have a graphic that I'm working on right now because I didn't know. I had an idea of how this would end, like what I would do.
This is not it.
Yeah, well, I had an idea of like what I would do. Well, that's Lady C's butt. I don't want that. It's everywhere, dude. I can't get it off my screen.
Lady, and it's on her own Instagram. Lady C, I'm looking for a decent picture of you. Do you have to show your ass everywhere?
It's pinned on her Twitter. That's what I was looking at.
174 and rising.
Let's see. Oh, I don't
You're
know
like-
I don't know what 177 centimeter is, but I know her ass is exactly 1 meter
Oh,
and growing.
ladies and gentlemen, in the finals of the Cinderella tournament, Stardom fan 2024.
Hang on.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen,
in the finals of Stardom fans 2024 Cinderella
Oh.
tournament, we have Lady C versus Yuzuki. Yuzuki can't win the big one. I predict Lady C finally finishes her story and becomes
makes her
the
story-
Cinderella
makes
lady
her
and becomes
story-
Lady Cinderella.
I do too.
Lady Cinderella.
I feel like we need
She-
music or
she-
something.
Our prediction. We've never been right. Lady C to win the Cinderella 2024 tournament. I feel like we need music too. We've never been right. Lady C to win the Cinderella 2024 tournament.
Actually, you know what? That's the end.
Stardom Fan Podcast is possible because of you. Thank you all for your support, and you can follow everything we do at StardomFan.com. I'd like to thank our patrons and the Twilight Dream for being Stardom Fan fans, and Jake Ebert for being the World of Stardom Fan champion. Thanks, guys.
こんばんは。You can be the top かわいい of the cosmos。クリックアワコーヒーリンクビロー。バイポイ。